Hi, I'm Kim Bowyer, Elementary Coordinator at Birmingham First United Methodist Church. Over the last few weeks, Children's Ministry has been talking about the fruit of the Spirit, and today we're going to talk about patience. Have you ever exclaimed, "I want it now," or "Lord, I need patience"? God has been patiently waiting for us to recognize our needs and ask for help. God is always there for us, and God helps us to wait for good things. I am so thankful that God is patient with us through all of our ups and downs and ins and outs. I am no expert on this subject. Let's be honest. I've lost my temper before, and I've accomplished nothing with my impatience, but I'm learning every day to demonstrate patient behavior and thinking. It is a real struggle. The benefits of developing patience is worth the effort and the process of figuring it out. Have you ever heard of the Chinese bamboo tree? When you plant the seed, water and fertilize it, the first year nothing happens. And the same thing happens the second and the third year. You must continue to water and fertilize the seed 5 years before a sign of life bursts from the ground. Then in just a few short weeks, the bamboo tree grows to a height of over 90 feet tall. Just as the growth of a bamboo tree requires nurturing and care, developing patience takes effort and care. Every day, there is potential to practice patience in our interactions with other people. Impatience can poison relationships and too often ruin what would otherwise be wonderful. The opposite of patience is temper and shortness with others. We must acknowledge the little and the big things that seem to drive us crazy and spoil our perspective. There is hope when we let the fruits of the Spirit, such as love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, guide our character development and build personal endurance to face challenges. Trying new things can be a challenge. I have a craft here that reminds me of today's topic. It is a homemade weave loom. First, I cut the paper plate on the top and the bottom, and then weaved yarn through the slits. I cut paper into strips, and then I wove the paper through the yarn up and under and up and under until I created a design on the weave loom. Just like this craft took effort and time, so does developing patience. Caring for others and ourselves is a deliberate action. It takes work. It takes patience, which is a character virtue that enables all the other virtues to develop. Without patience, nothing that takes time could happen. To be patient without interrupting others, to be patient when waiting our turn, to not explode at our parents or the driver in front of you or a friend on social media, to be able to quiet the impulse to yell and shout, to be able to curb anger when you're feeling you've been wronged. Waiting has not been high on the list of things to do in our hurry-up culture. Children and adults alike struggle with patience, but that does not change a thing. God is always more interested in our personal growth than each of us getting our every want, whim, and wish met. God is not into the instant, any kind of convenience, especially when it comes to growing his children and the kingdom. God is patient with us. Let's be patient with each other. Today, say with me the memory verse from the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 15. Abraham was patient, so he received what God had promised. Pastor Susie will share more about this Bible story during this week's family worship video. What I pray for you is to rest and relax in the goodness of God's word. It may seem that nothing is happening, but in reality, something is in process. Pray, work hard, keep the faith, and hold on to your hope. God helps us to wait for good things. Have a wonderful summer week and have patience with all things, but mostly have patience with yourself.